under my care. So many people that gave up on her. So many people. This is the little girl that went viral. Look it up. From accusing her dad of beating her. My aunt dad walked the flock as mom. The reason why I got this little girl. Yeah, that's not your family. That's not, she don't like you. And what you gonna do?
So if y'all don't remember, man, this little girl was the same girl that we did a reaction video to where her parents posted this all online. This was probably one of the most viral videos going on around that year. This possibly happened, I say, around like 2 years ago or something like that, where her parents went on live on her account and had her in the garage and was whooping her, and her father was yelling at her about how upset he is at her and all this type of stuff. And the girl was just sitting there crying. This was going on for about 30 minutes. Waka Flocka's mother reached out, actually took in the little girl, and then she ended up, you know, police got involved, CPS got involved. Long story short, the little girl got adopted. It looks like that possibly, you know what they say normally, within time, it tells truth. But it seems like she's back in the same situation. So the question that's really revolving around this is, was it really the parents' fault the entire time when this thing first went viral? I know everybody was attacking the parents, but it's starting to seem like that this has been the child the whole time. But let's get into the video right now. I just want to give you all a brief explanation of what's going on. Just a little backstory in case people like wonder, like, oh my God, this girl actually looks familiar. But make sure if you all enjoy this reaction video that you get this video a huge like. Remember, the more like that this video get, the higher the rank. And let's go and get into it and let's go.
Okay, I'm going live because of course I decided to take custody of the little girl, little crazy little baby. And I don't know what's going on with her, but what I am not is a white Caucasian. We're not going to do that. You're not going to speak to me out the side of your neck and think you're going to stay in my house. That's not how life works, and that's not what I do. So, I'm putting this live because, you know, my Aunt Deb had her for a minute. My Aunt Deb gave her back because you know, she's too much. I tried to take her in because, you know, so she can have some, you know, so she can have some guidance.
So it actually seems like that the Aunt Deb that she's talking about is the woman that was related to Waka Flocka at the time. This is the lady who took in the young child, but nobody knew that she gave the little child up because she went live and said the child is good, she's in good hands. But it seems like that she also gave up on that child because of whatever went on, even though they didn't go public with it about what's really going on. But it seems like that, you know, she got herself in a situation because of what she saw on social media, but it turns out to be something completely different, which is just sad. You know, I can only imagine.
But she decides to text me out the side of her neck. Here, hold it. Trinity.
Hold
Who you
it.
talking to? Who you talking to? Who the fuck you think you talking to, huh? That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna hit you. Get out my house. I'm not gonna hit you. Get out my house. Get out my house.
Put all my stuff outside.
Bye. Get out. Right now.
Put all my stuff outside.
Bye. 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 You will not talk to me like that, sweetheart.
Okay.
Yeah,
Put all
bye.
my stuff outside.
Bye.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened? What happened? Like, she didn't even explain what's really going on. I mean, hopefully she explained throughout the video, but to kick her down the stairs is crazy, man. Not gonna lie, like, I don't know how old this young girl is. I mean, it seems like she's been maturing since the situation. I think she's like 15, 16. So she's probably around like 18 to 19 years old around now, you know, but to kick her down the stairs and just come in straight on business is crazy. Like, if y'all listen closely, she was telling the old girl to hit me. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let's see what's going on.
Bye. Bye.
She just tried to kick me.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. You will not disrespect me in my house, Trinity.
What happened? And this is 100% the same girl, y'all.
You can call him. Okay, I'm going live. You shouldn't have been. You disrespecting me. You in my house. This little baby under my care. So many people that gave up on her. So many people. This is the little girl that went viral. Look it up. From accusing her dad of beating her. My aunt dad walked the flock as mom. The reason why I got this little girl. Yeah, that's not your family. That's not. She don't like you. And what you gonna do? If you touch me, I'ma get you.
What? What is going on right now, man? It seemed like it's so many parts moving on. So it is, in fact, it wasn't Waka Flocka's grandmother. It was Waka Flocka's mom who took her in. She said that, of course, y'all heard this is the girl that went viral, but Waka Flocka mother them don't even want you because you're a problem. And it just shows the type of respect that she like. I'm trying to see what happened when the father, like what was going on. I don't even think the father even had a chance to really tell his side of what's going on. But if this how she was acting behind closed doors when her father tried to discipline her, then I could see why he chose the steps that he took. You get what I'm saying? Even though y'all know I don't agree with putting stuff on social media to embarrass your kids, but it's crazy how, like I say, everybody was so, oh, like, y'all go and get this little girl, give her the life she needs to live. You moved in with Waka Flocka's mother, who honestly who's a millionaire, and you couldn't even stay there because it was a problem. Like that is crazy.
You touch me, I'ma get you. If you touch me, I'ma get you. Touch me, I'm gonna get you. If you touch me, I'ma hurt you. If you touch me, I'ma hurt you. If you touch me, I'ma hurt you. I'ma hurt you. Nobody wants you. You mad cause that nigga was over there beating you and fucking you. Bye, her boyfriend.
What? That's not even something to really be exposing right now. I just feel like they both hurt at the moment. Like, to expose that information about this girl, like I said, I think she's still like 18 to 19 or something now, but still, to expose that type of information is like, nobody wants you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what people going through, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like if this was like my little sister, my cousin, or somebody that I'm getting into it with about something that went on, even if they disrespected me, like, I just wouldn't try to go lower than a barrel than she done went. Because I feel like me personally, just within myself, I'm not the type of person that believes two wrongs make a right. You get what I'm saying? Like, I believe that two wrongs make it wrong, you know? So this is pretty lowball of her to say this to this young girl, knowing what she's been through outside of whatever they had going on. It still doesn't equivalate to you doing something wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you want to remove her the proper way. But trying to make her dang near belittle herself, because the words like that would really make somebody second guess themselves, just even on planet Earth.
Yeah. Baby, I gotta go. I'm sorry. All this going on. Trinity, if you touch me, I'm gonna hurt you, boo. My shit getting what? S-P-E-N-T. You gonna shoot up my house? I'm not. You gonna have somebody shoot it up? I'm not. Who gonna shoot it up, Trinity? Man, what's your name, boo? How many times Tiffany did she say she gonna have my house shot up?
20,000 damn times. Tell it.
5. Wherever you.
What? She just told her she finna have her house span on. So this gotta be in Atlanta, because this sound like some Atlanta slang. I'm not from Atlanta, but this sound like some Atlanta slang. So she gotta be living in the state of, the city of Atlanta. Like, that's crazy to tell the person that you're living with that you finna have the house shot up that you stay in. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, we're not nothing. Yeah, I had such. Look, Trinity.
That's a long message, Trinity. Guess what? When I got in the car, Trin, I read it. When I got in the car, I read it. Trin.
You told me you wasn't
Trinity,
reading
baby,
it.
I was at the gym.
And you sitting up here lying.
Trini,
on me.
I was at the
You
gym.
sitting up here recording me,
Do you
bro.
know? And I'll stop the recording.
I don't care, bro.
I'll
You
stop
just
it.
damn near trying to kick me down the
Trinity,
steps. Why would you do that?
You calling me names, I was there for you. So you over here lying saying I wasn't there for you. Trinity, when I got in the car, listen to me. When I got in the car on my mom, I read the message when I got in the car. You're upset with me because I didn't read a message.
Because
Baby, I read it when I got in the car.
Okay, but you still told me
Guess
you
what?
wasn't
Ask
reading
him,
it.
I'm about to say something to you.
You said you wasn't
Guess what?
reading it.
He charged me $20. He charged me $20 for being on my phone. I couldn't read it. I couldn't read it. I was in the gym. But I already read it. And I flew over here.
You flew over here too.
You did all this because, and I was there for you. Me though. You doing the only person that was there for you. The only person that was there for you. You are not my child. He did beat you.
His brother punched me in my face. That was the only fucking
So why did you leave the house?
Because
What? This is like some ghetto stuff going on. Like, he didn't hit me, but his brother punched me in my. Why is he even like? I don't know. That's crazy.
he punched me in my face.
And but I flew. I came there, but I flew and came and got you, didn't I? You need.
He punched you in your face, ma'am. You just trying to blame the brother role. He punched you. I know he had to punch you.
Help. I was there for you, Trinity.
You're a fucking booster.
And I don't give a fuck, and I'm lit. And I'm lit. And I got money. And I'm lit. And I'm lit. And I'm lit. And I'm lit. You've been at my house.
You've been asking me for money.
You've been asking me for money.
You've been asking me for money.
Touch me, I'm gonna hurt you. If you touch me, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. You know that, right? You do know if you touch me, I'm gonna hurt you. Okay. I'm not gonna fight. This is a child.
She already punched me in my fucking face.
I didn't touch you. I'm never gonna touch you. I'm never gonna touch you.
Come on, girl. I'm recovering from ACL.
Well, come on. Come on.
You're stupid.
You've been in my house.
You're stupid.
You've been in my
You're
house.
fucking stupid.
You've been living in my house. I pay the bills. Every time you get your money, I say Trinity don't pay
I
shit.
got screen recordings. I got
Okay.
every recording from every fucking argument you've had. And
And,
I promise you, I've been keeping tabs on your broken
Okay.
ass.
Whoa! Oh my God. This is crazy, man. Like, this was the same little girl who was in the garage, quiet because she got caught up and getting disciplined by her parents. The fact that this is a totally different version than we seen of her makes me believe that this was her all along, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but that's just personally how I feel.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'm waiting for the police to get
Okay.
here.
I'm waiting for the police too.
Okay.
Police coming.
You got whooped on.
Whoa. Oh my God, y'all. I don't even know how many shots was thrown there. Y'all possibly just going to have to go back and rewind it to see every single shot that was thrown, because I don't even know how hands was thrown at her. But it's crazy because it seemed like old girl kind of was getting like soft-spoken after a while. She was like trying to talk to her like, no, Trinity, like I really cared about you. I just wanted to help. And she like, no, stand on business. Like, she was going crazy, man. Like, it's sad to see though. Because like I said, I know this girl is about like 18 or 19 years old around the time that possibly happened, of course. Which says that she's still a teenager. But it's just sad to see that things like negative, like negativity is following her. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that it's following her because she's not putting herself in a position, because it seems like that not only is she aiding to the negativity, but it's also following her. Whoever it was living her talking about some, you a booster, you broke. Oh, just imagine hearing that from a kid. I know a lot of you all are adults, but just imagine you take in a kid who was potentially less fortunate and needs some type of help, and they call you broken boosters and you want to borrow money from me. But at the same time, I kind of feel like that respect can go both ways, because, oh girl, ain't no telling. It was something in the text messages. What I heard was, you sent me a text and you told me you wasn't going to read it after we talked. And she like, I still read it, so I guess something happened. Old girl sent her a text message. She called her because she was at the gym. You get what I'm saying? And she probably didn't feel like texting. They talked it out. Old girl read the text messages either way, and she got back on that level before they resolved whatever it was. And things kind of fell, you know what I'm saying, like down after that. But it's crazy to know that, like, you know, this family been trying to help with this young girl for the longest, but it seems like that sometimes you can help people, but not a lot of people want the help. And a lot of the times where I try to even explain to some people in my life, like, man, you can't teach people the right way of life. You can influence them to take the right path, but you can't be this particular individual that they see every day and asking them something totally different. You can't be a liar, a scammer, a manipulator, a thief, or what's that called? A criminal, and then try to instill in your kid or whoever you're taking in that the things that they doing is wrong when the things that you're doing compared to them is saint. You get what I'm saying? But of course, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. You get what I'm saying? But it still doesn't take away from the fact that you can't influence somebody. Not saying that it's impossible, but it is when you change your way. You can't tell somebody you want them to live a certain way, especially when it revolves around kids, if they're not seeing the direct influence or the person that's next to them every single day living and by that type of stuff. Girl, you're a boost and she know it. You probably selling, doing all types of illegal stuff. You get what I'm saying? And she's seeing that and just being influenced or thinking like, I mean, hey, what I'm doing ain't as bad as she doing, so she's going to keep doing what she's doing. You know, things is a lot different. When I was younger and I seen my parents doing that, I knew if it was trouble, I wasn't getting into it. I was influenced by it. But now we live in a time and age where influence is a lot, is easier. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like that the lady could have went about it a totally different route. If you wanted that young girl to really understand where you were coming from and things like that, you probably could have got somebody of influence, and it could have helped. It probably wouldn't have ever changed how she still lived on the daily, but it could have changed something within that moment. It's almost like you got this big old brick. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a little chisel off of each piece. You could think that like, oh my God, I'm steady chiseling, but it's not changing the shape of this person. You know what I'm saying? But it will happen throughout time. The more chiseling that it goes, you can't just force a shape. You have to take your time when it chisels. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put it on there. That looked crazy when I was just, but you can't just do that and it's going to be shaped right away. You have to take your time, because one wrong move will change the entire trajectory of that person's well-being. I get what I'm saying? But make sure if you all enjoy this video that you give this video a huge like, man. Y'all let me know your honest thoughts and opinions on this down below. Like, it is pretty crazy to see that she's back in another situation like this, when we really had her back. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know people set up GoFundMes and everything, so I just wonder how this pretty went. You know, like how did everything go? And then like not even to judge, because I'm not the one that judge. You know, but I would love to be able to help this young girl out. I know if this video gets to 3 million views, I would at least be able to help her out in some type of way. You know, set her up some, try to find some way of communicating with her. Anybody have her social medias to tag down below and find it. But it will be up to y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, the more likes that this video get, the higher that it will rank. So y'all want this video to 3 million views and we possibly have the ability to change this young girl's life. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. 3 million views, let's make it happen. I'll see you all later. Let's go.